I got 120.
We're gonna bid in increments of 20. There is no sharing of your money, but feel free to share these prizes if you want. That's fine with me. Sour Patch Kids lemonade. So, sounds good?
There we go.
20 for Carver? Yeah. Going once, going twice. Sold to Carver for 20. This next item will remain closed. 20.
I'll go 40.
40 for Kyle. 60 to Joe. 80 to Brienne. 100 to Carver. Sold to Carver. For what's under the close? Carver, you just won a maple pecan parlor donut.
Eat that sugar.
Suddenly it got real. Next item will be revealed. It is caramel Cadbury chocolate bar. That, do I hear 20? I hear 20 to Brienne. 20, do I hear 40? Who's gonna outbid Brienne? 40 to Jonathan. 60 to Brienne. Let me hear 80, let me hear 80. Over Brienne, going once, going twice. 80 to Jonathan, over there, 80. Anyone bidding 100? 100 on this caramel chocolate bar that I bought very nice from Walmart this morning. $100, let me hear going once, going twice. Sold to Jonathan for 80. All right, this next item will remain covered. 20 to Brienne, 40 for Kyle, 40 to Joe. Do you want to do 60? 60 to Joe. Got it. Let me hear 80. 80 going once, going twice. 80 to Brienne. 80. Anyone gonna get up to 100 for what's under the cloche? 100 going once, going twice. Sold to Brienne for $80. Brienne, you just won a 6-pack of Dr. Thunder. The smallest 6-pack imaginable.
Yeah, you're cute.
It is a turtle parlor donuts. 20 to Brienne, 40 to Kyle, 60 to Jeremy, 80 to Kyle, 100 to Brienne for the parlor donuts. Let me hear 120. Let me hear 120 from anyone. Going once, going twice. Sold to Brienne.
Get rich or die.
That's the name of my baby.
Next one will remain covered.
I'll do 20.
20 to Joe, 40 to Kyle, 60 to Jeremy, 80 to Kyle. Going once, going twice.
Stinky like that.
Sold to Kyle for $80.
Oh, Kyle.
Anchovies. Unused from our disgusting food.
You can make really good Caesar dressing.
This next item will remain covered. Let me hear 20.
20.
Mr. And 20 to Brienne.
40.
To Darcy. 60 to Kyle. 80 to Kyle.
Get back on place, right?
80 to Kyle. Do I hear 100?
80.
Going once.
I'll do 100.
100 to Joe. Do I hear 120? Does anyone have 120 left? No one has that much money. Going once, going twice. Sold to Joe.
Oh, I think this is a good one.
Joe, you just won
You just have your money, kid.
an advantage.
Oh,
It's the next challenge. After this auction, go in private and read this, and then come back to find me.
Yes.
All right, this next item will remain covered. I hear 20. 20 to Jeremy, 40 to Kyle, 60 to Darcy, 60 to Joe, 80 to Kyle. 80, do I hear 100? Do I hear 100 from anyone? Anyone have 100 left? 100 to Jeremy. Do I hear 120? 120 to Kyle. 140 to Jeremy. Do I hear 160? Does Jeremy just outbid Kyle? 160 anywhere. Otherwise it's going to Jeremy for 140. Going once, going twice. Sold to Jeremy. In true Survivor fashion, Jeremy, you just won an Applebee's gift card. $25 to Applebee's.
Thank you.
And with that, the auction is over. Enjoy your prizes. Chat for a little bit. We'll start our next community challenge.
Alright. See what it says. Oh, it's a long one. You have found a choose your champion advantage. You have the opportunity below to place a bet on another player to win the next immunity challenge. If your champion wins immunity, you will also receive immunity at the next tribal council. To help you place a bet, the next immunity challenge involves trivia. Write the name of your champion below. If your champion does not win immunity, or you win immunity. This advantage is void and does not have to play the champion. It's really between Brienne and Kyle, honestly. It's a good bet because I feel like her and Kyle have similar trivia, but she has better, maybe more trivia when it comes to Survivor than Kyle.
Thank you. Thanks for not making me come get it. All right. All right, once again, immunity is back up for grabs. For this challenge, we're playing Battleship Bowling Green Trivia. So, you have A, B, C, and D, and true and false on your dice. So, I'm gonna read a question, have you all answer. If you get it right, you have a missile that you get to fire at the battleship board. You all thought it'd be secret? It's wide open where all of your ships are. So, you will have a chance, if you get a question right, to come take a shot, and the last person standing will win immunity. Sound good? All right. Study the board, figure out where you want your first shots to go. First question, what year was the city of Bowling Green incorporated? True or false? WKU's mascot is called Ole Red. Bowling Green, Kentucky is named after a park in what major city? A, New York City. B, Boston. Brian takes out one of Jonathan's squares, and just Jonathan's squares. Jonathan, would you like to return the favor? The board. The correct answer is A, New York City, the Jones Brothers. True or false? Right. According to Zillow, the average home price in Bowling Green is above $250. Joe does. Joe sinks Jonathan's last ship. Jonathan is out of the challenge and not answer anymore. Not fire anyone. Effectively eliminating Nick from the game. Nick, you have no more bullets. You cannot answer any questions. What major is most commonly pursued by Western? Is it A, general studies, B, registered nursing, C, business administration, or D, management science? Take Joe out, leaving Joe with 2 squares left. What are the names of the Hot Rods mascots? Turbo and Trix. B, Axel and Roscoe. C, Bungie and Screech. Or D, Rhino and Rodney. Chance to not go for the answer. He doesn't. With that, he knocks out Joe. Joe is out. No chance of winning the Yay. As of season 44, how many Survivor contestants have been from Kentucky? Jeremy takes out Brienne. That was your last one? That was her last one. Brienne, no shot at winning immunity.
I don't get it.
Both have 2 squares left. According to TripAdvisor, what number is Waffle House in the restaurant category? How many colleges are there in Bowling Green, Kentucky? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Wow. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Jeremy says 2, Kyle says 4. There are 2 colleges in Bowling Green. So, with that, Jeremy knocks out. What are they? All right, Jeremy. Jeremy, individual immunity, safe and tribal council, which we're about to go to. So, have a quick minute to go get prepped. We'll vote and we'll get started, but it won't be you.
I saw Jeremy.
All right, head on out.
Yeah, surely it was Jonathan.
I wanted to see y'all go on so that they got like somebody with a t-shirt. Like Brian was all like, "Are you crazy?" Dude, I'm a team player. Like, if the team wins eventually, then I win in my opinion. So.
I think, yeah.
Come here. Come here, kid.
I don't want to be the one to say that.
Well, that's what we're voting, so.
Okay.
lot of immunity challenges. Jeremy's finally wearing the necklace. How does it feel, Jeremy?
It feels wonderful. For once, I'm not stressed out because I've heard my name a lot written on those.
I've seen your name a lot.
I've seen it a lot. Yeah.
So you felt like you had reason to? Do you think you would have gone out hadn't you won the immunity?
Not necessarily. Maybe. I feel like I made up with my team after the eating challenge, and now that we're merged, I feel like we have a pretty solid friendship with everybody here.
How did you feel getting so close to winning the immunity challenge down to one question?
Well, that was the second time it's happened today, so it's a bummer. But I mean, if I'm gonna lose to anyone, Jeremy was a worthy opponent. He knew more about the Waffle House than me, so what are you gonna do?
No, we didn't.
Oh, did you get that one wrong?
No, but we both got it wrong.
Oh, okay.
So no one knew anything about Waffle House.
Yeah.
Oh, he still knew more about Bowling Green.
That's a Jonas Brothers song.
Perfect. Jonathan, what do you hope comes out of this tribal council?
The truth comes out.
The vague answer, whatever that means.
Your truth.
Joe, what do you want to return to camp with?
With me, right?
Our Corvette 4. Our strong Corvette 4 that we have.
That's the tricky thing because you, at some point, you know, you don't want to be like, oh, we were just in this alliance before, you know, and you want to play the way you normally would, but it's kind of like, that is kind of every man for himself, is that you want to stay strong where the numbers are, you're going to go where the numbers are, so sometimes, I mean, it's just kind of what happens. I think
your point to stay close.
Yeah,
think it's very
in terms of
interesting.
moving on,
Yeah.
it's right there in front of you. If you didn't win immunity, you're gonna do whatever it takes to not be, you know.
But the tricky part about that is Joe very openly said the Corvette 4. Someone's on the bottom of that 4, and there's 2 toppers who are left, who, if you know and think you're on the bottom of the 4, would probably be going to the toppers. Now, does that worry any of the Corvette 4?
Personally, no. Brianne?
Then it sounds like we're all in a good place. With that, it is time to vote. Does anyone have an idol or an advantage you would like to play? Now is the time to do so.
I'll read my advantage. It says, congratulations, you have found the Choose Your Champion advantage. You have the opportunity below to place a bet on another player to win the next immunity challenge. If your champion wins immunity, you also will receive immunity at the next tribal council. To help you place a bet, the next immunity challenge involves trivia. Write the name of your champion below. If your champion does not win immunity, or you win immunity, this advantage is void. Does not have to be played.
So Joe, who did you choose as your champion?
I chose Brienne, but she did not win.
So Joe, you did not get immunity. You are still vulnerable. Any votes against you?
I am
will still
not
count.
vulnerable, sir.
Doing this for yourself?
I'm playing this for myself.
Alright. This is an individual immunity idol. Any votes cast for Joe will not count.
So that's how it's used.
All right. I'll read the votes. First vote. Joe does not count. Joe does not count. Joe does not count. Joe does not count. Jonathan. One vote Jonathan, one vote left. Fifth player voted out of Survivor Bowling Green. Jonathan with 2 votes. Jonathan, you need to come up here and take this torch after I light it and hold it. Now come on. There you go. Let's try, suckers!
That was a good play.
Jonathan, try to smoke it.
Joe Smoke.
There you go.
Whiteboard.